Hey yo, what's going on guys? Ginger here, back with a video that is different for me. Well, not really different, it's Draft League, because I'm a normie and I don't have anything better in my life going on than 3 draft leagues that I'm recording. I'm also in 2, and I'm currently drafting in this one. If you want to see me, my team on this one, I'll gladly record that season. That's all up to you guys. So, ask me in the comments. I have a new go-to Pokemon, actually, and you'll see it in this video, and honestly, that one, because I have one Pokemon that I now have in 3 draft leagues. I feel like this Pokemon just really works with me, and we'll get into it in a second. Now, I want to go over this draft league really quickly. Um, Basically, it's some of the coolest people I've ever met, in Discord wise. All these people are amazing. Um, they're all super fun to hang around. We talk like constantly. Everyone's fun. No one gets salty that much. No one gets salty at all, actually. And we have the same thing we have in PB. This is, you didn't see that, right? Please tell me you didn't see that. Alright, you guys didn't see that. Thank you, God. Yeah, so, this season we have what I believe, don't look at anything you see. A lot of teams. I think it's like 26 or something stupid like that. 26, is that what it is? I think so. Um, well, all 26 teams drafted from the same pool. And honestly, I'm not complaining. I got a good team, you know what I'm saying? Um, if I'm a little bit more lively right now, it's because my parents aren't home, so I'm able to actually like be loud and like do stuff. So I'm gonna be a bit more eccentric. But yeah, there's 4 divisions, and sadly we didn't get me and a good friend of mine who actually am in their Discord to their because they're a streamer. Um, Kaya, she's awesome. Follow her on Twitch, which is Kaya. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kaya Wolf Cupcakes. She's awesome. She's a cool person. I promise. You will not regret it. But yeah, we're in the same division, and we're in the cult of Chatot, which is her team name, and I follow in it because going into this league, I was an assistant for this for Kaya. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I would hate to know if I am or not. But yeah, so I helped team build. We talked a lot, and then I got my own team because someone ended up leaving. Sadly enough, I mean, I'm not sad because I got a team. I didn't make it to playoffs, sadly, or else I would have recorded that. Because no matter what league I'm gonna be in, I'm always gonna record my playoff everything. Probably like just in one video, like go over my matches in playoffs, and then explain everything what happened. But I will always record my finals every time, like live record. I would say my first 2 rounds would just be like replays, and then I would live record my third one, get someone to edit them all together because I suck at that. But yeah, so I wanted to be in the cult of Chatot division because some of the other people in here, pretty culty as well. It's just a cult division. It would have been funny because someone else has like a cult of Magirna, or else we call it a cult. It's not really a cult, but it's a thing. I forget who it is. I'm sorry if I don't know. It's not Mr. Carbonate. I don't know who it is, but yeah. So let's. But yeah, there's four of those. We're all in different ones. So yeah, let's get into my team. So like I said, I have had one reoccurring Pokemon, and this is what it is: Thundurus Therian. I've just found it reliable as a good Pokemon overall. It's Electro. Ooh, you see, you learn stuff every day, every single day. But yeah, good speed tier. I was like 5th pick overall. And I'll get into, was I fifth? Yeah, 5th pick overall. Um, Thunderous T. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use the new. No, I'm not. I was gonna use this website, but I felt like that would be a little spoily. You'd see the rest of my mons. So yeah, I mean you can still see the rest of my mons, but it's not as fun. 101 base speed, 145. It's a Z mover of mine. Great move set. Like I've said, I've gone over this thing in NNDL, and in the new video, in the new other draft league. If you want me to go over it, I will. And also, quick shout out to Haybuck, or not Haybuck, because we made her change her name because we were bullying with memes, with puns, awful puns. I'm sorry, Haybuck. But yeah, besides that, it has a weird, amazingly weird moveset. I honestly might utilize some of it, maybe on the physical end, just for the memes. Like, oh, sorry about that. If I'm guaranteed playoffs or something, or if I'm not guaranteed playoffs because I just don't have a good season, I'm gonna run a physical, a smart strike, Giga Impact. It gets some fun moves that's just gonna be able to be utilized throughout the season. But yeah, this is my second pick overall. Let's get into my first pick. Now, quick shout out to the coolest guy in this draft league. Awesomeness guy. Now, I was talking about how I wanted a mega that was that's always going to be around 1 mega. And I was so nervous being 5th pick because these three had picked Heatran, Coco, Kieran Black. I was like, oh no, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. And then he DM'd me, the Orlando Bulbasaurs, and asked and said, hey, are you going for Mega Mawile? And I said yes, because I wasn't gonna lie to him. I had no reason to. And he just said, okay, you can have it. I'll pick a different Pokemon. And you don't understand how happy that made me. This dude completely gave up his Mawile, whatever prep or whatever plan he was going for, to give it to me. So quick shout out to him. Good guy, awesomeness. I've never tried Mega Mawile. It goes against my hyper offensive, speedy hyper offensive by having, only 50 base speed, but I fixed that. I'm saying. I'm probably gonna run some memes with this thing. Once again, really diverse moveset. It's gonna be pretty fun to use. I'm gonna have so much fun this season. Yeah, so let's get into my next pick. I needed a rock setter, and honestly, I kind of wanted something that resisted fire pretty well. And this thing has a crazy Spadef stat, one of the best Spadefs in the game. Not to mention high special attack. He gets Stealth Rocks and Toxic Spike, so even if his dual stab is not amazing, or his coverage or his typing is not amazing in a game, I can bring him for utility. I can, clear smog for those special boys that are trying to set up in my face. Dazzling Gleam. Now, I've gone over this, so I'll go over it really quickly. Dazzling Gleam is really nice because, as you can see in the top, I don't have the greatest fairy type. And fairy type coverage is really nice, especially since I don't have Ice Beam, which obviously isn't a big problem because I have, HP Isis doing just as much. That's a lie, but, those dragon types are a bit pesky, you know what I'm saying? And the amount of dragons that can take a Dazzling Gleam from base 127, weakness, it's not a lot. I mean, they can take one, but they're not gonna like it. This thing doesn't have, it has a really good diverse, move pool, giving it a lot of different moves that I can run. Grass Knot, I've learned, is very unreliable in NDL week 1. Watch. Actually, that's not out yet. Is it? No, it's not. It's not out for you. But it'll suck. Trust me, you'll see. So his moveset in the this echelons is not very good, if I do say so myself. Worry Seed, I've seen some pretty good memes with, but besides that, he has very predictable moveset, I would say. It's still gonna be fun. Next is Rabombi. I thought fast, decent hitter. Obviously not very good on the attacking end, but gets aromatherapy, which I don't use very often. Defog, which is nice. Moonblast. There is a stall team in this league, but luckily I don't have to go against them just because I don't have, 25 weeks. So I'm only going against like half the roster. Yeah, I mainly got this thing for Sticky Web, Fairy type stab, Bug type stab. Bug's really good. Um, since I have U-turn, I have stuff like Bug Buzz, Moonblast is Psychic for a little bit of coverage. I don't really fend well against Steel types, um, or Fire types for that matter. But I'll find a way around it. I have really good answers to Fire types. Kind of. I've got answers to Steel types, no doubt about that. I Not really. Wow. Okay. We'll see. But yeah, Rabombi. That's all I really have to say. Shield Dust is a good ability. I'm not really going to be using physical Rabombi anytime soon, and his attacks are very limited. I'll run something fun for you guys, maybe, hopefully. Torn, my other Z mover. I got some genies. I got the goodest boys, the goodest genie boys. Didn't want either of the Landorus's, or else maybe I would have ran triple. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this thing is pretty unique. 111 base speed, so it's Torn. It's basically like Thunderous incarnate, but without the electric type or the electric type stab. Um, this thing is Prankster or Defiant. I'm probably gonna be using Prankster a lot. I have multiple times gotten in speed tours, gotten really good like sweeps off or something. Not sweeps, good turn twos or good like killing rockers with Hurricane into Z Hurricane. It really just like puts down something. It kills something, you know what I'm saying? Good stuff like Bulk Up, Nasty Plot, if I'm not mistaken. I think do you get that? Do you get that? Do you get that? I don't think you do. No, you don't get that spot. Bulk Up. I can run physical. Acrobatics, being that its attack stat is 115, but it's one of my reliable defoggers along with Rabombi, and it's just really good Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna be another good Pokemon at least. Once again, I could run some fun sets in this, area, but we'll see. Next is something I'm not really looking forward to that much. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, why not? Well, that's obvious. I wanted Chestnut. Chestnut and Verzion were both tier 3, and I was like, oh boys, I am getting Chestnut. And then Kyler decided, oh, I'm gonna steal Chestnut right under Ginger's nose. So he took it, and mad. I'm still mad at him. I'm not going against him this season, in regular season, as in, like, not playoffs. So I'm pretty angry, and I hope I can beat him in finals and Virizion sweep him. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, I said it. That's a lie. There's no way I could pull something dumb like that off. But yeah, Virizion, decent Pokemon. Good stuff on the physical side, decent on the special side. If I want to risk hitting Focus Blasts, if I really need to run special. Good 127 special defense, good 108 base speed. Like I said, my team is quite fast, having so far 5 out of 6 be over 100. It dies to a gust from like Pidgeotto, so yeah, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll definitely see what goes on. I don't know how else I'm gonna describe this thing. It doesn't really have. It has Calm Mind once again for special. Uh, that's it actually for setup. But it has screens actually. I might have to remember that. Next is a really good pick I needed. I needed a Rapid Spinner, I needed a Water type, and I needed a Psychic type. So I wasted a lot of points because I think this thing probably should have been tier 2, but it was tier 1. I've used Starmie before, not in any recorded draft league. I've also used Staryu in the Baby Mons league. But 115 base speed, 100 special attack, rapid spin, bolt beam, psychic, scald. So many, just everything is about this guy is good. I mean, it could be a little bit better, like bulky, but 85 is not bad, and 60 is a little bit to be desired. But we'll see what goes on. I wanna know a couple like memes that it doesn't have soak. That would be fun. Eh, I don't know. I'll see what I can do with this thing. Everyone in this league is so fun. I just want to have like make fun sets again. I want to get back into loving Pokemon as much as I did when I first joined NNDL. But yeah, let's not keep going on that. It'll make me sad. Next is a Piloswine, another stealth rocker. I was kind of weak to rocks in the first place, being having one, two, three weaknesses, and at the time or two resistances, one of them being my Mega. Um, and I wanted my own rocks a bit more, having now two rock setters, unless Mega Mawile gets stealth. I mean, I'm not going to use stealth rocks Mega Mawile, but I could. It also has Eviolite, and with thick fat, like there's not a lot of things going through this bad boy. Good stabs. Like I said, Earthquake. It has, it can be ran really bulky to the point where I can like live something and kill with Avalanche. I think that would be super funny. Um, I could run you just like toxic stuff like that. Boring, boring sets. You know what I'm saying? Um, maybe some. I don't see much here that a pack. Ooh, for that chestnut. Oh man, I know how I'm gonna kill a chestnut, boys. No. But I'm pretty sure my flying type can take care of that. I'm pretty sure all of my Pokemon can take care of that. I can't use Fissure, I don't think. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. Once again, I'm gonna use it for rocks a lot. A lot of good Icicle Crash hits is gonna be nice with a. Why is this always 0? I want to find that out. With a lot of good Icicle Crash hits, you know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, that's that. Let's go into my next big hitter. As you can see, my team starts slowing down towards the end. I just couldn't keep a consistent, fast team. Drampa. Now, why did I grab Drampa? I needed a normal type. I needed a dragon type. So what better? Sap Sipper really helps me against those pesky grass types that honestly kind of hurt my team. I mean, you can tell like my entire top row resist grass, but like who's counting? I literally like don't get hit by grass type Pokemon at all. So we'll see where that leads me. But yeah, Drampa. Good normal stab, good dragon stab. Specs, Berserk. I mean, like, reaches half or less of its max HP. Think about that. If I'm like Dragon Pulsing something, and then they hit me, I go down below 50%, then I like Dragon Rage or Hyper Voice, Dragon Rage, Dragon Pulse or Hyper Voice, even drop I can't drop a Draco. I can drop a Draco. It's also a defogger. So, that could catch someone off guard. Good 91 base def. Defense and HP are a little to be desired. But this should be funny. I think Drampa will be a fun Pokemon to use. I could run Dragon Rage, guys. I'm just letting you know. Fun fact, Drampa, is able to tear down buildings, or it like burns people's houses down if they're mean to its master. So, like, don't beat me, and Drampa won't burn down your house. It's simple as that. Next, actually, this is the Pokemon I drafted next. Hey Buck, what's that? Oh, Hey Buck decided to make a good old meme in the chat, right? And they made a pun, and we're talking about how their next two picks were going to be shocking. And I thought they were going to draft two electric types. And I was shaking in my boots because I was like, oh, please don't take this good boy away from me. Magnet Pull, look at this defense stat. It's another Stealth Rocker as well, so I'm up to 3. And then I have really good offensive power with Earthquake, Gyro Ball, Heavy Slam, Fire Punch, Flamethrower, Toxic Orb Facade, dude, don't even ask. Rock Blast, Rock Polish for a sweeping. Not Rock Polish. Thunder Punch, Wild Charge. I can Volt Switch for Momentum. I think this should be a fun Pokemon. I really would enjoy using this thing. We'll see though. We'll see how this thing works out. It has some really weird mechanics to it. Magnet Pull can kill any Celesteela as long as I'm able to take an Earthquake, which I'm pretty sure I am, which is hilarious. And honestly, if I don't need to Magnet Pull or Sturdy, I can just run Autonomize or Galvanize, sorry, Galvanize Return and just blow something back. But yeah, let's get into my last pick, which as you saw was Houndoom. Now, why Houndoom? Once again, I needed a fire type. I really needed a dark type because I kind of lost to like Ghost. Actually, I don't have a Ghost type on my team. I completely didn't notice. I don't have all 18 typings. That's unfortunate. It's probably I have like I don't have a lot of repeat typing. I guess it's because Torn is literally just like useless in typing wise. But I thought everything else was like pretty good. I thought. I mean, wow, I didn't notice that. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow, I am behind because I have that repeat rock. I have the dual. What other typing do I have that's duplicated here? I'm probably just like blind as a bat. I don't know. Usually I just kind of overlook that stuff. I didn't even notice I don't have a ghost type. That's really sucky, honestly. Um, but yeah. So I got regular Houndoom. It has a really nice. Let's not do that, please. It has a really nice speed and special attack stat. Good shenanigans with Destiny Bond. Flamethrower, nasty plot, sludge bomb, shadow ball. It's got a good moveset. I can run a bulky if I really want. I can't run a bulky. No, that was a joke. I made a bulky Mega Houndoom for Haybuck once. Don't ask. Um, Charm. Do you get baby doll eyes? You don't. That'd be fun. But yeah, I'll probably use this thing every once in a while. I needed a fire type, but yeah, if we go to my matchup here, which should not have been open, E-Town Cavaliers, week 1, go against the Gyarados, Jigagala, Guggengapenga. That doesn't matter. But yeah, like, this is interesting. Z, so I'm just going to show you this right now, and then I'm going to show you in the team builder, but I literally can't beat this guy's team. Oh my god. We'll see what I come up with, boys. Keep in mind, this is a fun draft league. I'm not going to be taking this too seriously compared to most of my others. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 defoggers, is that what that is? Yeah, 4 defoggers, a rapid spinner. 4 stealth rockers, there's a Weber and a Spiker. This man has 2 defoggers, a rapid spinner, 3 spikes, 3 stealth rocks, 2 toxic spikes. And then yeah, that. But yeah, so so let's not go over this just yet. So I will I guess I'll wrap this up with saying wish me luck, guys. I plan, since I didn't make playoffs, and that was like the first time I didn't make playoffs, but I was a substitute, so I'm not gonna count it. In all my leagues that I've gone through completely finished, I've made playoffs. So, I'll keep that streak alive. I'm going to make sure I win this league for you guys, not for me, for you guys. All right, for me. I don't plan on losing that often. So keep in mind, you're watching the winning perspective right here, guys. Don't even watch any other YouTuber ever to exist. I'm going to be the best in the world. So, like, why would you... You know what I'm saying, guys? What are you doing? Alright, except for PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. But anyone besides that, and Elo GYT. Those 2 people only. You're only supposed to subscribe to those 2 and me, because we're going to be the 3 biggest boys in the YouTube industry. So, like this video, share it with people so that I can be big ol' popular boy. And subscribe if you're new, because I need loyal followers. I need my slave followers. I need new subs, not slaves. Peace out.